of receiving such amazing feedback on moving from fear to trust. And I'm just after picking up a voice note from a beautiful woman who has read my book today, and just how it's landed with her, and how the journey has been guided between myself and my mom, and my mom's influence has been just so profound. And I really encourage everyone who is on the path of making a big change in your life, that this message of moving from fear to trust is here to support that process and support that journey. So this week I recorded the Moving from Fear to Trust workshop, and that's going to be automatically going out to everyone now who has got the copy of the book, and for all future readers that are going to be ordering the book, it's going to be going out automatically. And just sitting down and actually realizing the level of commitment that I've had over the past 13 years to this path, when it has been so much of, you know, following this calling and following these nudges and going into the unknown, is something that has been so scary to so many of us for so long. But the new paradigm that's here is actually for us to shift into that the unknown is safe and the unknown is supportive, and that all new potential can flow into our lives when we enter the unknown and when we activate the inner adventurer that's part of our psyche, and we can sense the horizon that is beckoning us and the highest timelines that are opening up for us to follow, these golden threads that are there, and they're really beckoning us to move out of our limitations and the programming of fear that keeps us locked and back. And in order to really let go and to surrender, it's about being able to release all of the old patterning and all of the old mode. And I talk a lot into this inside the workshop. It's really like the crux of it, and the foundation of it is being able to strengthen our nervous system. And strengthening your nervous system is such an important part of moving from fear to trust, because society at large is constantly pulling us out and activating the fight or flight. So the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight, you know, it's bringing up that survival, where you are in a state of fear, and in that state you are contracted. But in order to actually move out of fear and into trust, we want to be consciously regulating our nervous system. So in the workshop, I give you lots of ideas of how to do that, and also just the importance of being able to understand that this is a practice. This is an ongoing conscious practice that you have to deliberately bring into your life, because we have been in a paradigm where it's been predominantly fear-based. So that is running through the nervous system. It's running through the energy pathways, the meridians in the body, and it's also in the mind. It's in the psyche, and that the mind is actually anticipating life to be like this. But life actually is a hologram that we are projecting onto this screen of reality. And when we are in fear, we are continuously reaffirming that reality. So for us to actually come back into trust and back into our original state, there's lots of different levels and layers that we have to go through. So inside the workshop, I talk about the 4 pillars of moving from fear to trust. And I feel like those are such a foundation for all of us to be practicing right now and to attune to the new paradigm that is actually here, and it's, you know, it's ready and it's available for us to live. And so many of us have forged this path for many others to walk into and to go on that journey themselves. So just receiving that feedback today was so heartwarming, and just to even hear how my mom has been playing such a role in connecting so many to hear this message, because this message is not just a concept of moving first trust. Oh, that sounds nice. This is actually a directive that we received as a, you know, a divine assignment, a divine message to become the messengers and to become the embodiment of this. And I'm doing that here in the physical world, and my mom is doing that from the soul world. And both of us are holding that there is no separation between life and death, and to lose the fear around death is to lose the fear of the unknown, and to lose the fear of the unknown is what we need right now, because we are all being asked to step up. We are all being asked to make big moves and big changes in our life, because this is the time. This is the time where the new paradigm is being established. And it can only happen when we actually establish our own role and we live it in our own lives. Not just as an idea, not just as a nice to have, but actually embodying it with boots on the ground on a very practical level. So if this calls to you and it speaks to your heart, and yes, this is what I want, then I invite you to get the free workshop that's going to be coming out when you get your copy of Moving First Trust. Is available now on my website, aisling.fitzgibbon.com. A perfect read for Christmas to treat yourself at this time of year, to be able to sit down and get cozy and read the story medicine. And with that, you'll get the free workshop, which is going to bring you through the 4 pillars of moving from fear to trust. And I go much deeper into that, and I give really great stories and direct explanations as to how to apply this and the various initiations that I've moved through, so that you're able to apply it to your own life. So I'll be back here again tomorrow with one of my inner circle readers, Lucy. Very excited to have a conversation with her tomorrow morning. So I will see you there, and keep moving from fear to trust, because the world needs you in your position right now.